Well, I'm so happy that this thing's on the ground. What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. On today's episode, we have new wheels to put on the car. Showed you all that in the last episode, which I just finished filming about 30 seconds ago. Alright, I'm not gonna make y'all wait any longer. We have the AVID AV06. We've got 17 by 8s in the front and 17 by 9s in the rears. So the tires we're running are these, which are Achilles tires. A bunch of drifters use them. They are the ATR Sports, or ATR2 Sports, Sport 2, something, whatever. We're running 255s on the rear, 235s on the fronts. I'm not gonna lie, I have test fitted this. I was way too excited, opened it already, as you can see. I test fitted on the front, so the rears are gonna fit just great. By the way, I did have to order spacers to make this work, but they're not like, oh, spacers, no. We have 15 mil hub-centric spacers for the rears, 10 millimeter lug-centric spacers for the fronts. And what I've realized more and more, now that I've dealt with this, is the fronts are going to be terrible to try to put on. I'm pretty sure the 10 mil, I guess I measured wrong, I don't know. I don't think these are going to be thick enough. I think we're going to have to run a 20. And besides that, we have another problem. We'll make it work. I like these wheels, so we're going to make it work, because the rears are going to fit just fine. The fronts, however, if you remember in the last video, but I'll just show you here again, we have this center hub ring, right? Well, the thickest part of that measures at 72 millimeters. So I was like, oh, I need to make sure that my hub in the middle, my hub bore here, I need to make sure that hub bore right there is 72 millimeters minimum. I'd like for it to be a little bit bigger, so that way we have, we don't have to worry about it. It just kind of slides on there. Well, I look, and it's listed at like 73 point whatever millimeters, and I was like, perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's exactly what I needed. That has got to be the rear and after the taper, because that right there, that hole right there is roughly 60 millimeters. Obviously not going to fit that. So, unfortunately, the hub bore in the very front is 60 millimeters. Now, the good part is that none of that bore is that structural, and that we only have to do it to the fronts, because I think you can guess what I'm about to do. Obviously, I'm not going to take these to a machine shop because that would cost way too much money, but structurally we should be fine. So I saw a guy use a router with. So yes, I am about to cut up my brand new wheels. I went to the store and got the correct bit. Basically, it's a flush with this bearing that's right here bit. Yeah. Can I get some focus? There we go. So that way I can sit on this ring here, which is completely flat, supposedly. And we need to match this area right here, which shouldn't be that hard. So we just measured it up so it sits flush, and we're just going to go around, do a couple of slow passes, and pray for the best. So let's do it. Don't do this to new wheels. Just don't do it. Oh, it's hurting my heart. All right. It actually worked. Oh, I don't know if y'all can tell, but it came out stinking perfect with that new bit. I'm really happy with the way it came out. I've already test fitted on the car. You know what? Just let me show you. It works so much better now. There we go. It fits flush, and now it has enough room to go around this. I am very happy with the way this turned out. I'm going to crank out the other one, crank out the spacers. That is a huge relief. Huge relief. I was really worried about that. Alright, so as y'all can see, with all that work that was just done, everything seems to be spinning freely, so I'm really happy about that. The gap between the wheel and the BC here in the back, I don't know if they're going to necessarily fit right there, so we might have to run a little bit bigger spacer. Yeah, so let's just fast forward to tomorrow. So it is obviously not the next day. It is actually a couple days later. I didn't grow a beard in a day. What we do need to test is these. I picked these up this morning, the rear rotors. These are dual caliper brackets from Apex Engineering. You just put them on. Our hub assembly in the back, and we're able to use 370Z calipers back there and just use 2 stock ones. So we're going to go ahead and test fit all this stuff out. Oh, sidebar. So I did test fit the rear wheels and use our 15mm spacer. These turned out to be way too small. So I ordered these and had these in the mail. That's why it's been more than a day. So I got these in the mail. These are GK Tech 30mm spacers. Come with extended 60mm studs, and then obviously the lugs, so we can attach it to the original lugs. Sweet, so these actually, everything bolted up for once, so didn't have to make any major modification, which was really nice. What's really nice about Apex Engineering is they have little diagrams on here. I don't know if y'all can see that. They show you exactly where everything is, and then there you go, 45 to 50 foot-pounds. It says it right in there. And it just tells you how to assemble everything, which is really nice. Most places I've seen don't actually have that, so. These fit really great, so pretty stoked. Just checked the clearance back here, and we actually have quite a bit. Before I put the brake rotor on, I test fitted them, and there was definitely not a lot of clearance, so I'm really happy about that. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should go ahead and head over there and do that. And if you haven't subscribed already, that would help out the channel a lot. Just dropping a like and subscribing helps out the channel a ton. Let's throw the rest of these on. I'm glad we have 2 jacks. We're not getting that one out until it rolls forward. So I just stood back there and just looked at it for like 10 minutes because it's so cool. It's so cool. I'm so happy that this thing's on the ground. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. It's by far the most satisfying video that I've done to date. I'm really happy with everything, the way it turned out. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. That way you're getting real live up to date on what the car's looking like, what it's doing, everything like that. And I will catch y'all next time.